Hey YouTube, it's Lady Phoenix, and today I have a message. It's 3:31, by the way. March 31st and the marathon continues. So today's spirited message from Source is on the animal, the crab. So it's going to be a very specific message today because it's for the sign of Cancer. One thing about, I just want to say this before I even give the message away. One thing about cancers, they're like straight shooters, like they shoot from the hip. They just say what it is and, cut right to the chase. I was birthed from a cancer, and so like that was my experience with the sign from birth. And so once I grew up and started getting into like astrology and the signs and everything, I realized that most cancers fit the profile of that wonderful woman who raised me. And so shout out to the cancers. But anyhow, the message today is, okay, so I did pull cards. But one I didn't really pull. I just sort of grabbed it because I was told to. It was the Hermit. So we got the Hermit today, and we got the Princess of Cups. With the Hermit is the number 9. So Hermit is the number 9, Princess of Cups, and here's the message of the crab. You have the ability to cut through the bullshit right now and see things for what they really are. You have the power to change the minds of others. So whatever is being presented to you right now, maybe your partner's with somebody and you guys are like putting your ideas together. And whatever idea or whatever pitch they're giving you right now, you can see through their bullshit. But you have the power to like change their minds. And so what I've been like led to tell you is to try to get them to come to where you are. So let them do their thing. Let them say their pitch or whatever it is they're presenting to you, and then you counter back with yours and get them to jump on board with you and go with what you got going. Okay. But like hear them out. Like don't cut them short, and you know what I'm saying. Try to one up, like don't make it a competition, because you're in partnership with this whatever this is, you're in partnership. So make them feel valued, respected, but also bring them on to what you got, and then y'all gonna rock it out with what you got. Okay. So recently you've been having some vivid dreams, lucid dreams. I think everyone has kind of been more intuitive and like that, having like heightened psychic, but not psychic, but like, maybe having intuitions or premonitions, deja vus, where you've seen things and heard things before. I think that's kind of going around. I don't know why, but I feel like that's kind of collectively, no matter what your sign is. But specifically for this Cancer that I'm speaking to, water energy, I feel like you've been lucid dreaming or vivid dreaming lately, but pay attention to those dreams, because whatever answers you've been looking for is coming to you in your dreams, and I think you just haven't realized that that's the answer. But so you're gonna have to really and I want to say, go back through dreams over the last like week or so, and try to remember things, because they've been that lucid where you can recall dreams from nights before, like not even just last night or the night before. I mean from last week. You're still pulling them in. So go through the dreams that you've had that you can remember over the last week. Pull out something that stands out to you, because that's your answer, and that's what I've been led to tell you. What else? If you've been having a rustic taste in your mouth, this is, and I say this time and time again, y'all gonna have to go with me on this, because a lot of people ain't gonna believe it, but like if you've been having like this rustic taste in your mouth, like metal, or if you had nosebleeds recently and you don't typically get you're not a nosebleeder. Some people have nosebleeds. Like I used to do it from the time I was like 5 all the way up until I was like a teenager. I just would get nosebleeds out of the blue if I overheated, if I was mad, if I was crying or something like that, and then it just all of a sudden stopped. But some people get nosebleeds out of the blue and it's like no rhyme or reason for it. So if you've had nosebleeds recently, or you just taste that taste in your mouth, there's something a little bit off in your blood. So have your iron checked. Even if you're not anemic, even if you don't have like, low blood or whatever, get your levels checked. Get your hemoglobin checked and your hematocrit. So it's called an H&H test. So go get your H&H test drawn and they're going to tell you what your levels look like. But something about your blood is off. Maybe iron related, maybe not, but still go see. What else? If whomever I'm speaking to, and I'm speaking, like I said, this is a direct message, so whoever I'm speaking to, if you've been feeling like lonely and you're normally like the life of the party, or you're normally like not keep a lot of people around you, but you usually have like a little bit of a group that you surround yourself with, but lately you've been feeling like lonely or alone, even when they're around you, just know that you're not alone. And even though they may be there and it feels like, oh, we're not as close as we used to be, or I feel like I'm all alone in this, nobody really, got my back. That's not true. You absolutely are supported at this time. And even the people that are around you that you feel like you're being isolated from, or you just feel like y'all not connecting like you used to be, you are. But this is a time where you need to do things dolo, like you need to do them on your own. And so what Source is doing is naturally putting the pull so that there's a separation, because this is something that you must do on your own in this journey. It's your journey. You feel me? So like, it's not that you're alone. It's not that they're like shunning you or anything like that. They still got your back. It's just that the connectivity is being purposely pulled by Source, by the universe. It's supposed to happen. And you can handle this. You're extremely wise. Whoever I am reading this to, or it may not be. When I say it's a specific message or a direct message, it's not directed to just one person. It's to one particular aspect. Like, it's cancer, so it could be a million cancers. You know what I mean? But it's specific to that sign, to those people. So like it's or it could be just one person out of the entire, universe that I'm speaking to. But I feel like it's not just one person, but it's one type of person, one group of people, and it's from the sign of Cancer, and like I said, water energy. So it's like that. Also, if your sun sign is not Cancer, like you're not a sun Cancer person, like that's not your sun sign, but it's in your moon or your rising, I may be still talking to you. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, you're feeling lonely because the things that you've started, or maybe you've started with other people, you have to finish it by yourself. Like you got to, the loose ends, I'm saying, like the last little bits and the last little pieces that tie in together, you have to do that by yourself. Okay. Creatively, you're a genius. That's what I got strong. Like it kept like saying it to me, like creatively you're a genius. So use your creativeness along with your generous nature. Like I feel like you're a generous person, a very giving person, giving of yourself kind of a person, not just giving like things, material things or money or anything like that, but just like giving of yourself. Like you offer your time and like that. Yeah, okay, so that's what I had to, I'm getting like stay with me. So yeah, creatively you're a genius, and like with your generous nature, with your I feel like you're a charmer, like a trickster. You have those kind of qualities about you, but in a playful kind of way, not in a vindictive way or a negative connotation. It's just like you, that's just your personality, like bubbly almost, like water. You know what I mean? It's like you got like a bubbly kind of energy. That's why you usually have people around you and all of that. And so that's why when you're in this alone phase right now, it kind of feels off to you because you're not typically that way, but you're supposed to be at this time. But like I said, with your creative geniusness and your generosity or whatever, you're at a point in your life where you are about to like open up the floodgates for yourself and others. That's just going to be like opportunity after opportunity after opportunity, abundance after abundance after abundance, and it's going to be because it's just your time. You're supposed to right now, okay? It's good, and it's good for you. It's your reward, actually. So yeah, use those wits, use your charm, use that trickster personality or whatever, your attributes, to bring it all together. You can do this, okay? So stay strong. That's my message, and I hope it helps somebody, and I love you. Thank you.